Zock. Scoring for the Red Knights, number 15, Sienna Duffy. The assist in that goal goes to number 5, Lulu Rusinski. Duffy from Rusinski.
long as the roads are good. Maybe over Christmas, if we ever get snow, I'd fly him home so we go snowboarding. Other than that, days you get off, and then before you go on vacation days to take a long weekend.
Scoring for the Red, number 97, Kendall Hassler. Assistant on goal goes to number 10, Allie Stewart. And to number 7, Ruby Ryan. One minute remaining. 1 minute. The scoring again, Hassler from Stewart and Ruby Ryan. Receiving a 2-minute penalty for the Red Knights, number 14, Ella Pasqua. 2 minutes, cross-checking. That's cool. You know we'll come up then. Then you can go around.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Robert Christensen. Sorry I'm running late, but my day job made me work overtime, but I'm glad to be here at the rec center. We're just underway here in the second period, and Benilde-St. Margaret's has a 2-0 lead against Minneapolis Co-op, and Red Knights will be going right to left, and Co-op in the dark uniforms now play the puck into the Red Knight zone, and a save made by number 30. I believe that's Ellie Hancock in nets. And that brings a stoppage with 15:56 to go and allows me to catch my breath. Just drove in from Park Rapids, Minnesota, where I had a business meeting, and that is a hour and 75-mile-an-hour trip right here to the rec center, and wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Benilde with a 2-0 lead. 15 shots on goal to just 4 shots for Minneapolis Co-op. So Minneapolis Co-op has their work cut out for them with a top 5 ranked team, Red Knights, with a 2-goal lead early in the second as the Red Knights keep the puck in. That's number 5, Lulu Ruzinski, and in front, and a save by Minneapolis, and that'll be the 17th shot on goal. As we look at goaltender for Minneapolis, that's number 30, Allie Fighter. And we just brought Minneapolis Co-op. My last broadcast last week, Minneapolis Co-op took on St. Louis Park and tied the game at the last second in the third period, and then they ended up with a 2-2 tie. So Co-op, they have an ability to come back as they did against St. Louis Park last week. We'll see if they can do it again against a much more powerful Red Knights team, to be sure. Now into the far corner, chased by number 97, Kendall Hassler. She goes down with the Minneapolis player now on the near side. Number 10 with it, Ellie Stewart. Stewart feeds number 14 out front. That was Ella Pasqua. Her wrist shot goes wide left against the boards behind the net. Now here comes Minneapolis out with it in their own zone into the neutral ice. Played by her hand was Ella Pasqua. Now Benilde starts back down. That's Hassler, 97. Gets it back to number 10, Stewart. She'll wheel around to Gray at the point to the far side, and Pasqua takes a wrist shot deflected in front, and Co-op will clear the puck, and that should be an icing call, and it is, and that will stop the clock with 14:37 to go as we get a chance to look at the Minneapolis bench there. Their team down 2-0. Actually surprising that it's not more with 17 shots on goal for Benilde. So Minneapolis hanging in there with their defense, to be sure, without even seeing them. And there's a wrist shot from behind, a backhander actually by number 11, Josie Vernig, and that gets deflected in front. Red Knights with the rebound on the near side. That's number 18, Tala Hansen. Now to 11, that is Vernig to the far point again, Pasqua. Her shot caroms into the near corner. Picked up by number 18, Hansen. Now behind the net, centering pass, nobody there for the Red Knights, and it comes all the way back out to central ice. In fact, all the way back to the Red Knight zone, and they'll have to regroup with number 14, Pasqua, getting there first. Now she'll outlet to the near boards. Co-op tries to keep the pressure on, but breaking out with it is number 18, Talia Hansen, trying to cut the edge at the circle, centering pass, and fanning on it was number 8, Catherine Zarashek. Golden opportunity goes by the wayside. That shot gets steered around by Fighter, the goaltender for Minneapolis. Good action here on hand at the rec centers. We're now approaching 13.5 minutes to go in period number 2. Puck now as they change, and that's going to be an icing call against Minneapolis as they tried to change on the fly there. That stops the clock with 13:31 remaining. No score here in the second period. Both goals by Benilde came in the first. I wasn't here to see it, so I can't tell you what they were. But I can tell you Benilde comes in with a 12-3-1 record. Co-op Minneapolis 4-13-1. Okay, play back underway. Face-off was to Fighters left, controlled by the Red Knights. Shot right in front. Wrist shot taken by number 4, Stevie Harris. Now the rebound out to the point. That's Lulu Ruzinski. She moves in. Her shot caroms wide right, now to the near corner. Played out to the point. Ruzinski unable to keep it in as Co-op comes out with it. That is number 17 for Minneapolis, Helen Mitchell. And she'll push it into the Benilde zone, and Minneapolis will change again. Now on the near board, struggling with it momentarily, was number 4, Stevie Harris. Now carrying it into the Minneapolis zone was number, that was number 7, Ruby Ryan. And now taken away by number 15, Sienna Duffy, as she comes right in front. Good defense by number I think that was 15 for Minneapolis. Sasha Grabo-Pinto, just a freshman out there playing good defense to protect her goaltender, Allie Fighter. Now here comes Minneapolis co-op into the neutral zone. That's number 5, Riley McIntyre, and she gets the puck poke checked away to be picked up by Harris. She's got 4 co-ops around her. Now she'll dump it in and chase it. Getting there first for Benilde's 22, Addie Morris. Now at the point, kept in by Pasqua. She gets tripped, no call on that. And it's kept in again by number 14, Pasqua. So Pasqua manning that right point there with perfection, keeping the puck in play in the zone. Now behind the net, backhanded centering pass, gets by number 24, Koopman. And now at the point, Gray takes a wrist shot. That caroms into the near corner. Rebound picked up by 22, Morris. Morris with it, over to the far side. Pasqua can't control the pass. Now plays it into the corner, backhands along the far boards to number 24, Koopman. Koopman's centering pass misses everyone and all the way to the near side. Gray tried to keep it in, but co-op brings it out and successfully into the Red Knight zone, but there to take it away. But now Carlson for Minneapolis almost got an opportunity right in front of the Benilde net. Now Red Knights cleared out, and that's going to be played into the zone by number 24, Kaylee Koopman, and now Red Knights will change on the fly. Fighter goes down momentarily, but the puck, fortunately for Minneapolis, was in the neutral zone. Now skating in is number 11, Vernig. Her wrist shot gets deflected partially, now behind the net, back out to the point, kept in nicely there by Pasqua. Pasqua now to the far side, played by number 10, Ellie Stewart. Stewart centering pass and a golden opportunity by Hassler. She had a wide open net. The second great opportunity right in the slot for the Red Knights goes by the wayside. They have 20 shots on goal now, and we have 10:41 to go in period number 2. Now Hassler with it. You gotta think she wants to make up for that. Centering pass and darting right in from the right side was 5, Lulu Rosinski. Unable to connect, and now it'll come all the way back down for a long icing whistle. And that'll stop the clock with 10:27 remaining. And look at the replay right here. Hassler on the doorstep. Wide open net and just hit it off the heel of her stick as she shook her head. Wow, what an opportunity there. Okay, 10:27 to go. Face off to Fighters left, controlled by the Red Knights. Now Vernig from Pasqua. She puts a wrist shot on net. Rebound goes to the far side. And a little bit of contact there. One might call a check. They get away with it though. That was number 8, Catherine Zakracek. Now behind the net, the Red Knights coming away with it. Number 20, that is Evelyn Mickelson, the senior captain. Now puck mired back in the corner. Mickelson out to the point. Pasqua to the near side. Excuse me, that was number 44 instead. That was Brooklyn Riley, the junior defenseman. Now Red Knights sitting and shooting. Number 18, Tala Hansen, and her shot goes wide, just left. Rebound now with under 10 minutes to go. In fact, 9:40. Now picking it up is number 8, Zaracek. Right in front, and the save by Allie Fighter, and she is having an outstanding night tonight as we look at number 18, Tala Hansen. And Allie Fighter, number 30 for Minneapolis, and here is our corner camera. Nice pass in front, and Fighter in perfect position. Not sure she saw it all the way in, but that positioning saved that shot from a goal for Minneapolis. Face off now to Fighters left, controlled by the Red Knights. They're up to 23 shots on goal, but only 2 have made it all the way into the twine. Meanwhile, Minneapolis only 4 shots on goal, which really even speaks to how well Allie Fighter has played in nets tonight for Minneapolis. Facing a barrage of shots throughout since I arrived here just at the beginning of the second period. Now with it for Benilde, that's number 5, Lulu Rosinski, now along the near boards, played by Stevie Harris. And they run into a little bit of a roadblock right at the blue line along with Carlson. There's number 7, Ava Carney for Minneapolis, and they force the Red Knights to retreat and regroup. Now played along the far boards, and it's into the co-op zone. No icing since it came over the red line, the originating pass, that is. Now into the corner. Minneapolis gets there first, pokes it away, and now they've got an outlet and maybe an opportunity on the rush. On the near side, here comes Minneapolis's number 4. That was Eloise McKinney. Her wrist shot was deflected on the back check by Benilde. Now they lose it. And they got to get back on side. They do. Now Minneapolis carries it in. That's number 22 that did that. That was Anna Davis, and now a whistle as the goaltender for Benilde, number 30, Ellie Hancock, the junior, decides to squeeze that puck and force a face-off, a rare one in the Red Knight zone. And a chance here for Minneapolis Co-op with 8:24 to go and a rare face-off in the Red Knight zone. And there's our other corner camera. We've got 2 tonight. My goodness. Dreams do come true. Great camera work here. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, by the way, and we are streaming live on YouTube, and glad you're with us. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast and this excellent girls hockey game. All right, now the Red Knights at neutral ice. Gets poke checked back by Minneapolis. They are showing some backbone out there on defense, especially midway through the second period. No score in period number 2. Now the Red Knights. Pasqua along the near boards. Gets it ahead to number 24, coming right in with the backhand and another save. 24 was Koopman, and another save by Allie Fighter. Unbelievable. She's saved 22 of 24 tonight. And we're just halfway through this match. Now coming in on the left side of the backhand, number 23, that is Lizzie Hamill. Everybody getting a chance to skate tonight for the Red Knights. Now Pasqua keeps it at the near point. Centering pass misses. Koopman now at the line. Shot by Gray off the mark to the left side. Now the rebound played by 22, Addie Morris. Down goes a defenseman for right in front, and that backhanded shot just goes by the crease. That was taken by 23, Lizzie Hamill. Red Knights keep the pressure on even though they change. That is Ellie Stewart. She'll spin around. She can move. Quick wrist shot and another save by Fighter. The Red Knights are throwing everything at Allie Fighter. This time Ellie Stewart showing her talent, getting in position, and Allie Fighter was there to make the save. Right there. Look at that beautiful shot by Ellie Stewart. All right, face-off taken by Stewart to the left of Allie Fighter. Just under 7 to go, period number 2 from the rec center in St. Louis Park. Great warm hockey on a cold night outside. Winter finally really arrived in Minnesota, at least for a week. All right, now right in front, the pass by Hassler. Tried to get the connection, and Allie Fighter saves the rebound. That was taken by Vernig. And Allie Fighter is really playing unconscious out there in the second period, just saving everything thrown at her from every angle. There's another one. Vernig didn't get quite everything on it, I bet, that she wanted. But Fighter able to watch that all the way into her glove for the save. 6.5 minutes to go. Stewart plays it around the boards. Still remains in the corner. Stewart along with number 6, Grace Bendixson. Now Co-op comes out with it, showing some feistiness right there. Number 12 for Minneapolis, Brielle Anderson. She got that goal in the last second against St. Louis Park last week. What an exciting match that was. Now coming in on the left side across the line, number 44, Brooklyn Riley. Riley spurns, gets it to the point. Hassler over to the other point. Played by Bendixson. Oh, just kept in, barely. Ruzinski comes right in. Excuse me, that's number 5, Ruzinski, yes. Sometimes their jerseys are hitched up and you can't read their numbers or the ponytail. Not complaining, just sometimes it hurts to be able to identify each player. But now that's Ellie Stewart. Look at her stick handle that puck in the corner. Now she creates another, fans on the shot. Minneapolis right there to defense, and they clear it nicely, and they'll wave off icing. And the one thing I'm really noticing about Minneapolis is they play great positional defense, which is why they've been able to keep this score manageable. 2-goal lead. Here comes Hassler coming right in, the backhand, and the goal right there. Kendall Hassler, I had a feeling she was going to make up for that wide open net miss, and did she ever? And look at the talent number 97 displays on this shot right here. One-on-one, beats the defender, comes in, goes to the backhand, and beats Fighter on the glove side. In the back of the net, Kendall Hassler puts the Red Knights up 3-0 with 5:11 remaining. I think that's going to be unassisted. Okay, so Paul Broden, our producer, said that Hassler got one of the first goals in the first period, and Sienna Duffy got goal number 2. Now Hassler, her second of the night.
Carver.
Sienna Carver
Hassler.
with the assist.
From Carver.
3-0 our lead, under 5 to go, period number 2. Red Knights following that goal, again, putting the pressure on. And there is an inadvertent trip behind the net as the player for Minneapolis slow to get up. I believe that was number 15, Sasha Grabo-Pinto. And now Minneapolis breaks out of their own zone. Taken away right away for Red Knights is number 18, Tala Hansen. And now Minneapolis plays it in, and back behind her net is Ellie Hancock, the junior goaltender. Now the Red Knights on the move again, across the line, number 27, Sienna Carver, who just got that last assist to Hassler. Now into the corner, played number 20, Evelyn Mickelson, out to the point, wide open, to the far point, the one-timer, and a miss-hit by number 5, Lulu Rosinski. Red Knights still maintain pressure, though, under 4 to go here, period number 2. Rosinski now, all kinds of time. Slot pass, wrist shot taken by number, I believe that was 18, Tala Hansen, and that's deflected in front again. Minneapolis showing great position on defense. And now the Red Knights really establishing their dominance side right in front. Fighter gives up a rebound. Puck loose behind the net. Red Knights still keeping the pressure on, still loose, kicked out in front, kept in by Pasqua at the line. Now to the near side to Bailey Gray, number 9, back to Pasqua. She'll take a wrist shot right in front, deflected by Minneapolis into the far corner. And the Red Knights keeping the pressure on with 3:15 to go. Another wrist shot and a pad save by Fighter. Rebound though, still loose in front. Minneapolis players on the ice. Red Knights come back away with it. Number 15, Sienna Duffy. Now Gray goes for it and she snapshots that one in the upper right-hand corner. My goodness, that was a sharp shot by Bailey Gray, number 9, as she eyed up that corner, and you could not hit it any better. Let's see if the replay shows it. Oh, it may have got tipped just briefly, but boy, you talk about a corner shot. Dead on, perfect by Bailey Gray. It may have been tipped by a Minneapolis player just right there with the glove, but that puck had so much pace on it, it didn't matter. Great goal by Bailey Gray, 4-0 Red Knights, 2:55 to go. There's the wrist shot, and right there it did catch it. You know, that may have just been enough to put that underneath the crossbar and in the post. Still a great shot by Bailey Gray, nevertheless. For all we know, she was anticipating that. All right, 4-0 Red Knights, 2 goals in the first, 2 in the second, 2.5 minutes to go. Red Knights in their own zone, backhands it behind Ellie Hancock, the goaltender. She has seen only 5 shots tonight, but none of them have made the net. Now Bailey Gray following that goal on the far side, splits the defense, wide open across the line. She comes in. On her left is number 4, Stevie Harris, looking for a pass, unable to get through the Minneapolis defense. Now Pasqua at the point. To the far side, number 22 with it, Addie Morris. Her shot goes wide right, hard off the backboard. 2 minutes to go here, period number 2. Now picked up by number 14 for Minneapolis, Olive Carlson. Taken right back away by Stevie Harris, number 4. Harris with it, trying to get away from the defense. She gets double teamed. Nice defense by Minneapolis. Unable to clear the puck though. Now it's loose in the middle of their zone and they'll break it out and dump it into the Red Knights zone, and that won't be strong enough for icing. And quickly with it for the Red Knights, Brooklyn Riley. She skates it across the line, left side, quick wrist shot. Allie Fighter, I thought she had a glove save, but it got loose. A save nevertheless. That was the 34th shot on goal. Now puck loose and almost an opportunity maybe for a 2-on-2 sort of breakaway for Minneapolis, but they were unable to capitalize. And now a whistle and another icing call on Minneapolis. That stops the clock. As we look at our other corner camera, we've got 2 of them. We got 4 cameras here tonight. And just to remind you, you are watching ParkTV 16 Sports, brought to you by the City of Minneapolis, City of St. Louis Park, I should say, and we are streaming live on YouTube, and there is our patented corner camera bringing you all the great action up close. We haven't been to the corner camera in the Red Knights zone, as Minneapolis hasn't put on too much offense, unfortunately for them. And the Red Knights now with 1 minute remaining in period number 2. And a 4-goal lead and with the puck. Both teams at even strength throughout, no penalties in period number 2. And now look at the pickpocket by Minneapolis on the far side. That was number 3, Josie Van Merheijn. Flag, that's a hyphenated name at the end. And the Red Knights, though, quickly able to get it back with 37 seconds remaining. And now behind the net for the Red Knights, number 22, Addie Morris. Now to the near side, Rosinski tries to skate in. Now she goes to her backhand along the far circle, still in the backhand, looking for a centering pass, deflected into the corner by Minneapolis's number 15, Sasha Grabo Pinto, and they'll clear the puck, and that'll bring another icing call and stops the clock with 16.3 seconds remaining in period number 2. And there's the Red Knight bench, very attentive, all standing. As I mentioned, they come in with a 12-3-1 record. Their last loss against Northfield just last Tuesday, the 9th, a 3-4 loss, but they beat New Prague last Saturday 10-0, and now it's Minneapolis tonight. And a 4-goal lead with 9 seconds to go in period number 2. Rosinski with the slap shot in front, rebound. It was almost deflected by Bendixson. And a little pushing and shoving, and another great save by Allie Fighter. Stops the clock with 3.5 seconds remaining, and they'll conduct a face-off to Fighter's right. And she has seen a lot of shot activity here in period number 2. The break is something she's looking forward to, but they got to win this face-off and clear the puck, and there they do. They win it, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 2. And after 2 complete, our score 4-0. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Come on back for period number 3.
Serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire, and I was given a 5% chance to live. It's a good thing math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I tell kids that with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is being there for the next generation.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. It is the 3rd period, and you are watching Metro West Girls Varsity Hockey featuring the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's and the Minneapolis Co-op, which is all the Minneapolis high schools, I believe. That's the co-op. So you got Washburn, South, Southwest, North, Patrick Henry. Am I missing one? Blake? No, that's a private school. I'm thinking of Edison in Northeast. All right. We're about to begin period number 2. We've got 4 cameras on hand, and our score is 4-0 Red Knights. My name is Robert Christensen. We're about to begin period number 3. One of the top-ranked teams in the state, Benilde, gonna try to add to their lead. They've got 35 shots on goal through 2 periods, as opposed to 5 for Minneapolis, and there is the basis for the score differential. Okay, Red Knights going left to right. Ellie Hancock in nets. And the shutout is intact so far. Now the Red Knights, number 5. That is number 5, Lulu Rosinski. Shoots it into the net, and another shot right on goal, and a save by Fighter, and 2 quick saves by Allie Fighter. Should get her up to 37 shots on her. She's let in 4. Right there, there was a save. And then another save right there. They're only going to credit her with 1, but they should give her another save. And now our corner camera in the Minneapolis zone. Puck controlled by the Red Knights on that far side. Bailey Gray with a quick wrist shot. Tried to put it on net, get a rebound. Hendrickson was there, but couldn't quite get there in time. Bendixson, I should say. Now played by Hassler. She's got 2 goals on the night. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. And missed a golden opportunity for the hat trick before she got her 2nd goal. Let's see if she tries to make up again for that. Now Pasqua on the near side, puts the wrist shot on net. Kick to the near side behind the boards, picked up by Bendixson. Nice passing by the Red Knights. Both teams at full strength here in the 3rd. Now Bailey Gray into the circle, the goal! What a nifty play. That was Bendixson, Pasqua, and who got the pass there in between? That might have been Hassler, and I think Bendixson's gonna get the goal. right there to Hassler, and she saw Bendixson, and Hassler was the catalyst for that goal. She one-timed that pass, and Hassler gets an assist. Are they going to give her the goal? Here's the corner camera. We might see, I think Bendixson got her stick on it. Let's see who they give it to with the official scorekeeper. And I believe that was Pasqua at the point, but I may have misidentified her as well. But here it is.
Trick for the Red Knights, number 97.
Oh, they're going to give it to Hassler.
Kendall Hassler. The assist on that goal goes to number 9, Bailey Gray.
So Bailey
and to
Gray.
number 14, Ella Pasqua.
So Bailey Gray, Pasqua to Hassler, but Bendixson was right there. She must not have touched it, but boy, you could have fooled me. But nevertheless, Hassler gets the hat trick I was just speaking of, and it's 5-0 Red Knights, and there's 5:12 to go in period number 3. 39 shots on goal for the Red Knights as opposed to 6 for Minneapolis. And now they'll try to break it out of their own zone as we're now under 15 minutes to go. I don't know if they have a mercy rule in girls varsity hockey. It might be 6. That's what made me think of it. It's at 5 right now. And now right in front, rebound. Fighter with another save. She smothers it with her big paw, the left mitt. As we get a good look at number 7, Ruby Ryan skate away. Here's the replay. Puck played by number 44, Brooklyn Riley, and right there the wrist shot and the save by Fighter. That was by Ryan, that shot, and she tried to get her stick in there again. But Fighter made another save. She should get credit for 2. Now following the face-off and a goal. 6-0 Red Knights, and now the mercy rule may take effect. And I was just looking away, but it looks like the camera is on number 8, Catherine Zaracek. Gets the goal. As she looks like she's celebrating a goal, and now we'll go back to the center circle. 6-0 our score, 14:42 on the clock. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be running time for the remainder of the period as long as their 6-goal lead is maintained.
Scoring for the Red Knights, number 8,
call.
Katie Zakryachek. The assist on that goal goes to number 18, Tala Hansen.
So Zaracek from Tala Hansen. Six nothing our score, 14:11 remaining. Now in the slot right up front, wrist shot. Had a little trouble getting her stick on it, was number 18, Tala Hansen, who just got the assist. Now at the point. Played by 27, Santa Carver. That shot right on the doorstep, and the rebound as she dived, the backhand. Couldn't quite convert, was number 20, Evelyn Mikkelsen. Almost made it 7-0. And the Red Knights are really pouring it on here, as if you're Minneapolis, they've got to be getting fatigued out there, if not mentally, or if not physically, for sure mentally. Down 6-0, and just a barrage of shots they've faced. And there's another one right there as it got caught up, and then there was a golden opportunity for Mikkelsen, and she tried to save it and couldn't get the deflection off a Minneapolis player. And it's kind of amazing that she didn't get that deflection for the goal, but a great diving effort there to try to save that scoring opportunity. All right, 13:10 to go. Down goes number 27, Carver, and now back into their own zone. Excuse me, the Red Knights with it on the offense. 23, Lizzie Hamill, showing some speed. Now Bailey Gray at the point to the near side. Pasqua now in the slot, the one-timer fanning on it. Those are tough to connect on. Lizzie Hamill, and now another goal on the rebound. This time, number 24, Kaylee Koopman. There's the fan, and a weird carom. Oh, the defenseman, number 7, misplayed it, and that is, I'm sure, Allie Fighter didn't anticipate that, and it ended up right in front of the net, and that was a gift. A late Christmas gift for Red Knights there by Minneapolis. 7-0, 12:20 to go. Red Knights pouring it on here, and centering pass. Here's the official call by Mick, the PA announcer.
The assist on that goal goes to number 23, Lizzie Hamill.
Hamill with the assist.
Koopman from Hamill.
Koopman from Hamill. And now Koopman again puts it on net. Fighter with the rebound high in the air. Puck comes down, and Gray there first to get it. She'll play it from the corner out to the point. Now to the near side pass block. She tees it up. Wrist shot, pad save. Fighter tried to smother it, couldn't get it. Puck loose now on the far end. Still kept in the zone by Gray. Gray taps it along the boards to number 23, Lizzie Hamill. Hamill now cross pass, wow, the wrist shot. And that sails wide left, hard along the boards behind the net. And now we have a whistle away from the play. And did the goal come off its mooring? It did. And the clock will continue to run. So we are in running time, it's confirmed. And there was the wrist shot by Kaylee Koopman. And look at that rebound high in the air like a water fountain. And it came plopping down. It was at that moment that the goal came off its mooring. Clock continues to wind down as we approach 11 minutes to go in regulation. 7-0 our score. Benilde has 50 shots on goal. And we've got the better part of period 3 remaining. And Benilde back on the offensive end. Just relentless tonight. No let up at all by the Red Knights. Wrist shot by Stewart. And when the getting is this good, it's hard to resist if you're out there playing. Now with it, number 44, Brooklyn Riley, the wrist shot, and Fighter steers that off into the corner. Red Knights Bendixson there to get there first, and now the Red Knights come away with it. They certainly have a hop in their step tonight. Ellie Stewart, it looks like Minneapolis, as I was indicating, getting a little fatigued out there as they have just faced a barrage of offense from the Red Knights tonight. Now here is Riley, wrist shot, that goes far wide left. Rebound along the far boards. And Minneapolis having a hard time clearing the puck, and they finally do with 10 minutes to go running time. Getting there in her own zone is Brooklyn Riley, now behind her net. Ellie Hancock in nets, has faced only 6 shots tonight. All of them saves. Now here comes Ellie Stewart across the line, and there's gonna be a penalty. And the question is, who's gonna get it? Is it gonna be Hassler or the Minneapolis player she got tangled up with? Let's see, I think we're gonna get a good replay of it right there. And it looks like Hassler's gonna get the gate here. Or no penalty on that. They just whistled it dead. Wow, that's a shocker. I see the referee is talking to the Minneapolis head coach. That's Claire Goldsmith. And I think she's questioning why that was not a penalty. Yeah, that's what she's pointing to. Judge for yourself at home or wherever you are watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Boy, that looks like a trip to me. And we're not talking south for the winner. And I can understand the coach's, her team is clearly out of it at 7-0. And the clock continues to wind down. So in one sense, more time that runs off, the less opportunity for the Red Knights to score here. But I don't blame her for making an issue about that. Her team needs a break. She's still continuing to engage the referee. I'm surprised the referee's allowing her to talk that much. Red Knight players are getting restless out there. They see the clock winding down and they want to get out there and score some more. And you can hardly blame them. High school careers go fast. Okay, now the Red Knights on the near side with their 7-0 lead. And the clock approaching 8:11 now to go in regulation. And the Red Knights clear it out to mid-ice, and it's shot right back into their zone by Minneapolis's number 17, Helen Mitchell. Now the Red Knights have to go back on defense as number 21 clears the puck. That was Emily Hokinson for Minneapolis, and now coming away with it behind her own net for the Red Knights. That was 27, Sienna Carver. Now coming in on the near side is Bendixson, and she tried to squeeze it in and unable to do so. And the Red Knights keeping the pressure on. That was Lulu Rosinski, not Bendixson, that rushed the puck right in along the net there. Now she's got it. Rosinski backhands it to the near side to number 2. That is, I don't have a name for number 2 in the program. Red Knights going to their bench as they should with a 7-goal lead. Get everybody as much ice time at the varsity level. Can only help later on for the reserves that don't get as much ice time to get some sort of time. But when they are called upon eventually someday in some game. Now Bailey Gray backhands it. And fighting there is number 8, Catherine Zarachek. Now to the near side, Pasqua. Pasqua skates in the corner. Centering pass deflected by Fighter. Now behind the net, picked up by Minneapolis. Puck loose though in front and kept in at the point by Bailey Gray. Gray now takes the return pass, comes around at the top of the circle, and good defense by number 5 of Minneapolis, Riley McIntyre, keeping Bailey in the corner. Now Pasqua at the point. Shot in the slot. Mickelsen's pass to the center gets deflected in front, and skating out with it nicely for Minneapolis is 14, Olive Carlson. All the way on her own, single-handedly against 3 Red Knights, goes to her knees. And a nice rush there by Minneapolis. Something to build on for sure. She was all alone against 4 Red Knights. Now Carlson gets it again and skates it ahead. Nice leading pass, just to let her a little too much, intended for Josie Van Moorheim flag, and now the Red Knights come back out and it gets poke checked off their stick. Now with it for the Red Knights, 18, Tala Hansen, as she shoots it into the Minneapolis zone, under 6 minutes to go. Getting there first for the Red Knights, Evelyn Mickelson, now behind the net, centering pass deflected, and did they keep it in? No, offsides. The referee was right there in the blue line, and Brooklyn Riley unable to keep it in. Right there, just came out. If any part of the puck comes outside of that blue line, they got to get back on side. Good call by the linesman. Clock continues to wind down, 5:20 to go. Puck controlled by Minneapolis this time as they win that faceoff. Now they fan on it as they tried to clear the puck, and that's going to allow number 44, Brooklyn Riley, to take advantage as she now has possession. And the puck comes to the point. Pasqua does a nice job keeping it in along the boards. Now wrist shot ahead to number 22 and a goal. Bang, bang play. Assist from Josie Vernig. And in the slot, I believe that was Addie Morris, number 22 at the goal. Let's see if I'm right. There's the shot, and the wrist shot over the shoulder of Fighter. Never saw it. 8-0 Red Knights. Clock continuing to wind down. Addie Morris, number 22, gets goal number 8. That's 18 in a row for the Red Knights. They beat New Prague the other night on Saturday, 10-0. And look at that wrist shot, and look at that great camera angle from our corner camera right here on ParkTV 16 Sports. We are streaming live on YouTube. Here's the call.
22, Addie Morris. The assist on the goal goes to number 11, Josie Vernig, and to number 44, Brooklyn Riley.
So Vernig, Riley, and Morris with the goal for number 8. We're under 4 to go in running time. 53 shots on goal for the Red Knights. Now Hamill will carry it in on the near boards. There's 3 Minneapolis players on defense to make her pass it around the boards. Now into the corner, getting there first for the Red Knights, number 15, Sienna Duffy, the senior captain. Duffy tries to skate, gets a poke checked off her stick. Now kept in on the far point by, I think that's number 5, Lulu Rosinski. She skates it in, still keeping control. Now into the near corner, and around the horn we go. Now to the far side. Near back here to Rosinski, unable to handle the pass, but she recovers. Wrist shot from a tough angle, saved by Fighter, but she gives up the rebound, and it comes all the way out and into neutral ice and gets by Carver. Now a race and a chance for Brielle Hendrickson. Couldn't quite get there. Excuse me, that was number 12 for Minneapolis. Yeah, Brielle Anderson, I was right. And now right in front, and a save by Fighter. I'm not sure she saw it, but her left pad did and made that save. 55 shots on goal. Another big slap shot from the point by number 5, Lulu Rosinski. That goes high over the goal into the back glass, and now the rebound controlled by Minneapolis as we're under 3 to go in regulation. And that clearing attempt stopped at the line by Rosinski, and Rosinski still along with number 7, Ruby Ryan. Minneapolis trying to come away with it, and they do. That's number 7 breaking out, Ava Carney. Her rink-wide pass to the near side is broken up by the Red Knights. Nice job there on defense by 27, Sienna Carver, to thwart that possible offensive foray for Minneapolis. And now Carver plays it along the boards, and that's going to be a rare icing called against Benilde, and that will not stop the clock as we continue to run now with 2:03 remaining. And here's that last sequence. There's Lulu Rosinski with that tight angle. Look at that great camera view. I love the corner camera. All right, now. You'll never get me to stop talking about it. That's how much I love it. Okay, here come the Red Knights now, all the way in, and that's going to be another icing call. 2 in a row against the Red Knights. Clock continues to wind down here. 61 shots on net total for both teams, 55 for the Red Knights. Little in excess playing here. Great sound system at the rec center. If you ever get a chance, come on down and check out St. Louis Park's gem of a hockey facility. It really is a great, and it's always busy around here, whether it's their outdoor rink or their indoor rinks here. It is a constant hub of activity and a pillar of the community for St. Louis Park. There's a wrist shot by the Red Knights, deflected by Fighter. That should be another save. They haven't credited her with that, and now she gets that save and smothers it. And clock will continue to run now. We're under a minute to go. It's a good look at Allie Fighter. Or did they replace her and I didn't catch it? Nope, yeah, they did. That's Josie Meidel. I just noticed her number's 31. So I don't know when she came in. It may have been at the beginning of the third. So my mistake there, I didn't quite catch that. Goaltender Josie Meidel, just a 9th grader out there, giving Allie Fighter a break. And now the Red Knights run into each other. A chance for Minneapolis, Brielle Anderson, and she gets taken down, and that's going to be a penalty. But they're not going to have a chance to, and the Minneapolis player is down, as she may have hit her head in the boards there. And the clock's going to continue to wind down. Here's Brielle Anderson, and they come skating in and took her out from underneath. And then right there, she crashes her hip, hit first, and she is slow to get up, but she is getting up. And now the buzzer sounds. So that sequence, Minneapolis is about to go on the power play, but there's no time remaining, and that is going to be the conclusion of our match here. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with our broadcast here, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.